Okay, here's our goal now. Goal from, if you are just joining me now, and you were not here for the finish of the game, we just finished playing Labyrinth of Lies, and now it is time to rate it. So, viewers, feel free to chime in, but I have some thoughts. I'd like to start from the very beginning of the game. One thing that I did not appreciate in this game is that when you get plopped into the game, when you click start and it's opening you to the world of this adventure that you're going to go on, I feel like it did not really set the stage for what you were doing. You're starting as a phone call with the Hardy Boys, which does kind of set the scene. But I don't know. I feel like I miss, like, when you start the game and you have like an interaction with one of the characters, or you know where the I don't know what those scenes are called, where like it just kind of takes over, like the little video part where you don't have control. But I like it when games start like that. I feel the same way with board games. I want to know what the point of the game is before I start to play. If I don't understand what the point of the game of a board game is, I really have a hard time buying in. And I honestly, I felt like that going into this game. I felt like I had a hard time buying in because I really didn't know what my goal was. And I had hoped that it would get better as we went. And I honestly didn't really feel like that. So like with characters, I really felt like the interactions with characters, wasn't always true, but I felt like they were lacking. Like, I felt like I barely interacted with Thanos, and maybe it was just the way that my playthrough ended up taking me. I don't think I followed the exact step-by-step that they had planned, which is another issue. We'll get to that, but oh, my cat says hello. But I felt like the conversations with the characters were kind of lacking, and just didn't have a lot of depth. I felt like I really didn't understand everything that was going on. Next, I felt like when a game takes place in another country, I really want to be able to be in the country. So like one thing I loved about Danger by Design was that when you're in Paris, you like get to be in Paris. Or even like, I don't know, like I know for like Castle Malloy, when you're in Ireland, you're not really traveling around, but like you get to go to a pub. It feels very Irish. I feel like this game was kind of like Secret of the Scarlet Hand, and where it just felt kind of like just a museum that could have been in the States. Or Andrew say, the positives for me are the pretty graphics and a lot of puzzles are fun. Yes. The negatives is a really weird story. Yes. Everyone is a culprit. I would say, honestly, kind of bad. You know what? That is where I'm leaning right now. I am leaning towards honestly kind of bad. Because, yeah, I totally agree. Everyone was a culprit. Which also, I just feel like no one fit into their role in any way. I didn't really feel like I understood them as actors. I really totally didn't understand them as culprits, as the bad guys, as the thieves. The puzzles, some of the puzzles were good. It was so many puzzles. I mean, seriously, I felt like every time I was like, oh, great, I finally have momentum. I know where I'm headed next. It was like, well, nope, sorry, you got to go and do this really long, harder than it needs to be puzzle. But the big thing for me was I felt like it wasn't like, part of what I like about Nancy Drew Game is you're following the breadcrumbs. It's leading you from one place to the next, and you're kind of just following the trail of breadcrumbs. And I feel like this game I feel like the breadcrumbs, if that's the analogy we're going with, were just like scattered everywhere. It really didn't lead me anywhere. It was kind of just, I kind of had to cross my fingers and hope for the best that I was doing the right thing. I don't know. All right, all in all, I don't need to sit and rant on it, but I had high hopes going in because I didn't like it last time. I was just so hopeful that I had misremembered the game, but I agree with you, Andrew. I feel like it's got to land in the honestly kind of bad category. It was just not, it was bad. It just was. I did not enjoy it. I love streaming. I was honestly like, I can't wait till I'm done with this game so I can get back to the Nancy Drew that I like, really, really like. So I would say it's just honestly kind of bad. I don't know if I'd say it's embarrassing, because you're right. It's pretty. There were some good puzzles, and I felt like there were some like funny moments. My husband is staring at me out the window. He just scared the crap out of me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, my heart rate just went up. Okay. Yeah. And also, like, as someone who's done theater, that stage didn't make any sense. The scene didn't make any sense for it being a stage for a play. It really didn't make much sense for it being a secret undercover heist. It just really didn't make a lot of sense. So 2 thumbs down for me. But I don't know if I'm going to say it's actually embarrassing, because I had a playthrough. I made it. I enjoyed bits and pieces of it. So it's going to live here in the honestly kind of bad category. And that's where I'm sticking with it. And so far, I know we only have 3 up there, but so far I feel pretty good about this. This makes sense to me. Thank you for your input in that, Andrew. Okay, now we get to the other fun part, which is it's time to spin the wheel, baby. So, here. Can we see? Yeah. Okay. So, I have all of the games on here that we haven't played yet, including the Dossier games and yeah, all the Nancy Drew games, plus the Dossier games, plus Secrets Can Kill and Remastered. So, we are going to spin and see what we will be doing next. Let's see. Alibi and Ashes it is. Very nice. Okay. So that means next time I see you, which should be again Thursday, we will be playing Alibi and Ashes, another later game. We'll see, not quite as late as this one, so we'll have to see how it compares. But anyway, that is what we will be doing next. So, thank you so much. Thank you, Andrew, for being here. Yeah, off to River Heights. Yes, back to the Nancy's old stomping grounds. Best part is we get to eat a lot of ice cream, so looking forward to that very much. So anyway, thank you so much, Andrew, for being here, and thank you everyone else watching now or watching on YouTube later. And I'm so excited to do Alibi and Ashes. That should be good. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and stop there for today, and I will see you guys again next Thursday. Thank you very much.